Hello again, Heavy Hockey Network fans. It's Josh from Toughcall, and I'd like to do a follow-up video to the one I made of the Alex Edler kneeing incident on Connor McDavid, where I tried to explain why it wasn't necessarily dirty, and you folks responded very clearly. You feel it was dirty here at the Heavy Hockey Network. Even the guys at the Heavy Hockey Network in our group chat, look, I'm the anomaly, I'm the outcast. Everyone else says this was a dirty play. Um, and your comments were definitely saying it was decidedly dirty. It might shock you to know that on the video I posted on my own YouTube channel, Tough Call, the comments were a lot more 50-50 and actually more in favor of this being not a dirty play. And in fact, some people were saying it was clean. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I don't think it was intentionally dirty. Um, and in my other social media accounts, places where I've posted this, the results have been a lot more 50-50. But at the Heavy Hockey Network, you folks have made it clear this is dirty. And let's just say you're right. Let's just say Edler is the scum of the earth, was a dirty play. He needs to be gone for a long time. This is the kind of stuff we want to get out of the game. I'm all for that. If this becomes the standard for what is a dirty play, I'm actually all for that. I can get very much behind that. We should be asking players to do better. Even if it wasn't intentional, you might think this was intentional, but in general, even if things weren't intentional, we should still say, you could have done better. We should call players out and demand that they do things to the best of their ability to make all contact as legal and safe as possible and not just the bare minimum and we let them off the hook because it was just a hockey play gone wrong. I can get behind that. And especially if you think this was dirty, let's get it out of the game. If this becomes the standard, that's great. But I'm here to work for you for that. I'm here to work together with you. And that's what I'm going to ask you to do today is work together with me. And I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, help me see, show me how we can get there together. Let's work together to find the solution. I'm going to give you a bit of context as well. It might surprise you to know that non-dirty kneeing incidents happen pretty frequently in the NHL. It might not surprise you. You might see a lot of knee on knee contact, and you might wonder why it happens so much and why no one does anything about it. But in general, I find it's shocking to people how often knee on knee contact occurs or almost occurs through the natural course of play. No one's trying to be dirty in these cases. It just almost happens a lot based on the nature of contact. And there were some ones that came up this year on my own Tough Call YouTube channel. I've actually analyzed and reviewed 4 kneeing incidents so far just this season alone, including the one that just happened on McDavid. On October 17th, we have Obey Kubel kneeing Mayo here. Nothing happened with the Department of Player Safety. There was no further review, no discipline of any kind. Again, the same night, October 17th, there was a second one. These happened on the same night. Nosek had a kneeing penalty on Balsers here. Again, no action, no supplementary follow-up from the NHL's Department of Player Safety. And on November 3rd, there's this Ovechkin on Sider contact. There was a lot of chatter on this online on the places that I look, but again, no action comes from the Department of Player Safety. In fact, the last time the NHL's Department of Player Safety suspended anybody for kneeing was way back in January 19th, 2022, almost a year ago. And that was Orlov got 2 games for kneeing Ehlers. Uh, After that, there was 3 fines, one on March 30th, one on April 8th, and one on April 30th. There were 3 fines. So that was all dating back to last year. This year, there has been no supplementary discipline of any kind for any incident involving kneeing, even the 4 that I've showed you in this video. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong, that they should or shouldn't have done anything in these incidents. That's up to you. That's what I'd like you to do in this video. Help me understand how we can get there by ranking the 4 incidents that we've seen so far this year that I've shown you in this video from dirtiest to not as dirty. So just leave a comment under this video. I've labeled the incidents A, B, C, D. You just put A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, D, 4. Just however you want to rank them from dirtiest to not as dirty. and we'll see if we can get some sort of consensus as to what is a clean play and what is a dirty play. And you can expand on your comment under there, explain why you think they're different, or you don't have to. Just rank them. You can even say if you would have given any games or how many games you want. But I'd like to have this discussion to see if we can all get on the same page about where we want to go from here in terms of getting this stuff out of the game, because that's ultimately my goal. I want to keep these players safe, especially the players the likes of Connor McDavid. We want to keep them in the game and keep them wheeling and dealing. That's the stuff the fans want to see. So have some fun with this assignment. Subscribe to the Tough Call YouTube channel, subscribe to this Heavy Hockey Network channel, and let's have some fun with this and let's get some conversation going.